He gets the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And it's Orlando's ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Hardaway kicks to Grant. Back to Hardaway. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 6. Shaq's shot is good. Shaq's got 8 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Marciulionis passes to Richmond. Pass to Royal. Lets it go from 14. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Richmond. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Richmond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Mullen passes to Marciulionis. No luck. O'Neal with the defensive effort. The Magic leading by 14. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Scotty's checked in for Royal. Bowie comes in for Anderson. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Golden State, Hill, he's checked in for Tolbert. Higgins comes in for Lister. And Hardaway is subbed in for Marciulionis.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
Scott. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Warriors trail by 12. Hill passes to Higgins. Here's Mullen. And it falls over the rim and in. Mullen's got 4 points this quarter.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Magic leading by 10. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Hardaway is out there with Richmond. Then it's Tolbert. Then it's Mullen. And it's Lister in at the center, locking down the middle.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Stolen by Grant. There's the feed to O'Neal. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Warriors trail by 12. Tolbert. And he slams it one-handed.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And the dunk by Grant. And the Magic lead by 12.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Jewel a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told his guys it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Hardaway against Marciulionis. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Mullen. Warriors trail by 8. Marciulionis passes to Lister. Shot by Tolbert, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Richmond with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Ball going up court and finished off by Lister.
We got a ball game now, fellas, no doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game. Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead.
Hardaway from outside. No good. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Scotty's checked in for the Magic. And finished off by Anderson.
And that's not supposed to happen. Come on now. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance. Come on.
And then Clark to dunk it with authority.
But how about the communication, guys? I got a feeling that's something they may have tried in practice.
From deep three-point range, the rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got his third rebound tonight. And finished off by Lister.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Magic leading by 5. Hardaway dishes to Grant. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Richmond, the pass to Lister. Shaq takes it away. Here's Shaq. Penny and Shaq connect.
I mean, he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And so it's Golden State with it. Lister uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Shaq. Offensive rebound. Outside, Scott. To the middle. It's stolen by Mullen.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Hill, he's checked in for Golden State. Hardaway comes in for Marciulionis. Lister hits them both. And it's Orlando's ball. It's Anderson with the drive. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you've got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Pass to Lister. On the wing, Mullen. Kicks it to Hardaway. He feeds it to Richmond.
Orlando foul call. Nick Anderson. That's his second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 3. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They need a 3 to tie, and they have enough time here to get a good look if they play their cards right. We'll see how they do.
Can they tie? Oh, he hits it! How about that?
Fans, get ready for your
Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Tip-off goes to Orlando. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Lister. Richmond is out there with Hardaway. And there's Hill, and it's Higgins at the 3. And finished off by Lister.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and it's Shaq laying it in. Shaq near a 60% shooter from the floor, and he's right around that mark here. The Warriors trail. Outside Hardaway. Passes to Higgins. Lister. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're in front by 2. There's 1:17 left to play in the first overtime. The Magic making a switch here. Royals checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Tolbert's checked in for Hill. Mullen comes in for Higgins. And it's Ellie in for Richmond. On defense, the Warriors. A 2-point game. And Anderson gets it to go.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Hardaway kicks to Grant. Here's Ellie. It's money from deep.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. And it seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Back to Mullen. Tolbert. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Stolen by O'Neal. The pass to Tolbert. Here's Lister. On the wing, Mullen. Hardaway for 3. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They had to scrape and